Hello everyone, in this video we're gonna learn how to change the default mannequin into our own character and fix all of the foot IK, and we're gonna fix every single problem that we're gonna face as well. Alright, so we're starting off of mixamo. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna just upload my character. And my character is not rigged, so I'm just gonna use the mixamo rigger. So let's just wait here. Yeah, and this is my character. I'm just gonna click next, and let me put the chins and just wrist. Yeah, there's good, and elbow goes right there, knees, and the growing. All right. And for here, I really don't need fingers because I have gloves. I really don't want my fingers to move, so I'm just gonna use the non-fingers. But for you, you can use any type of skeleton that you want. And I'm just gonna click, yeah, I'm just gonna click next. All right, now my character is rigged. I'm just gonna click next. And so here is my character. I'm just gonna click on download. I'm just going to change the T pose to the default because I want it to be an A pose, and I'm just going to download it here. Alright, after downloading it, I'm just going to open my 3ds Max. You can open any 3D software that you want, and I'm just going to import my character over here. It's really important to do this step after exporting it from mixamo, because exporting a skeletal mesh from mixamo, as you can see, it misses the root bone. A root bone is really important so we can have a smooth animation. So this is my hip. I'm just gonna drag and drop this and copy it. Wait, actually, before doing that, let me just zero everything. I want it to be in the middle, except this one for sure, except the Z. All right, so what I'm gonna do now here, I'm just gonna grab that hip bone. All right, I'm just gonna, oops. Yeah, I'm just gonna drag that, and I'm just gonna zero that out to 0. All right, and I have to child every other bone to it, so it has to be the parent. It has to be the root of the bone. So if I drag and drop, yeah, right about there, and now as you can see, is like it's the root bone, and if you turn on the mesh, this is how it's gonna look like. And I'm just gonna export as an FBX. Let me just type the name. Let's say mixamo. Yeah. All right. We are here in Unreal Engine 5. So let me just quick play this. So this is my mannequin that I have right now. It's the default mannequin. And I want to change this to my own character. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna import my FBX that I just exported from 3ds Max. Right, and yeah, I'm not gonna change anything in here. I'm just gonna import all. So yeah, so that's my character right here. As you can see, this is my character right here. Hello. All right. Okay. So the next thing that we're gonna do here is we're just gonna right click. All right. Go to animations and IK rig and IK. Yep. And I'm just gonna name it, yeah, you can name it anything. I'm just gonna name it mixamo. All right. Just gonna double click and open. On the right side, you can just choose the character that you want. I'm gonna choose my character. Right. Yeah, that's my character right here. On the left side, you can see the tree. So this is the skeletal tree. And this bone, hip01, is the bone that we added in our 3D software. As you can see, it has to be the root bone. Right, so we're gonna start. Just right click on it, and we're gonna add a new chain, and we're gonna call it root. Right, and add chain. And then for the hips, we're just gonna right click and make it the target root. Yeah. And now we have to do a couple of root chaining over here. So we're gonna take the spine to spine 2, and I'm just gonna delete that. I'm just gonna name it only spine. Head. And same goes for the neck to head top. New chain and name it head. And for the arm, we're just gonna ignore shoulder for now. I'll tell you why in a bit. Let's just start from the arm. Right click and add a new chain. Same goes for the other hand. We ignore the shoulder. All right. And for the leg, we're just gonna take the entire leg, new chain, left leg, and same goes for the right. New chain, right leg. All right. Going back to the shoulder. So the thing we have to do is right click, new chain, and we have to add a clavicle here. Or in other cases, when you right click on an arm and if you get a right arm, you just change the arm to clavicle. So it auto chains the exact bone that you want. So now our IK is done. Well, let me drag this and put it over here. Yeah, all right. Now we're gonna go here, right click, animation, again IK rig, but this time we're gonna click on IK Retargeter. Just gonna name it mixamo, IK Retargeter. I hope I wrote that right. All right. So it says, yeah. So as you can see, we want to take an animation. So we want to copy animation from IK Mannequin to our character. So to copy animation to our character. All right. So the first issue that you might come up is the difference in size of the two meshes. So my skeletal mesh is really small, and the Mannequin is really big. Oops, it's auto-saving, yeah. So if you don't have this issue, you can skip the next part where I'm gonna explain what to do. But if you have this, if you face this error, just resize this mesh to the right size that you want, right? And just copy that value of the scale. So I'm just gonna come here and copy this. This is gonna be a bit hassle because you have to redo the things again. And yeah, I'm just gonna close these and I'm just gonna delete the things that I imported. Just gonna select all and delete it. All right, so I'm just gonna drag drop again, the same skeletal mesh. Now you can see I'm just gonna paste the scale that I copied. I'm just gonna import it with the new scale. So now we're just gonna redo again the first two steps. I'm just gonna redo them really quickly. I'm just gonna fast forward where you can just go and do it again. All right, so now as you can see, our mesh is same size as our Mannequin. And so if your mesh is not an A pose, it's in a T pose, what you can do is you can just come here, click on the edit mode, and change the pose, whatever pose you like. You can make it T pose or make it back to A pose. You can just edit it inside in the edit mode. All right. And now if you have everything aligned with your Mannequin, so what you have to do is now if you come to the asset and you put any animation that you want, as you can see, it's replicating the Mannequin exactly. So as you can see from here, it's replicating. But it might be a bit not exact locations. So what you can do with that, as you can see, the arm is not exactly on top. So what you can do, if you go back to the IK and IK rig, we come to the left hand, right click, new IK goal, and we add a goal. And if you have a problem saying missing root, what you can do is come to the hips, you right click, and then you set it. And we do the same thing on the right hand, right click, new IK goal, and to left toe end as well. Oops, not this one. Yeah, this one. And same goes for the right leg as well. All right. So we come back to the IK Retargeter. As you can see, we have our IK goals as well. So let's say the animation. So we have this animation. So if we go to the blend, so if you increase, you can just play with the numbers. As you can see, if I max it out, it's going good with in my case. There we go. And for the leg, the right leg, yeah. And for the left leg, it's not much, but let me just keep it like that. All right, that's looking good. Now what I'm gonna do is that's it, and you can go now save this one as well. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is go to the characters, Mannequin animation, right click on the Manny, and retarget the animations. On the IK Retargeter, I'm just gonna choose the mixamo retarget that I created, and I just retarget. All right, and these are the animations that I got from it. So what I'm gonna do now, let's just quickly set up the character so we can play with it. So in the third person blueprint, this is my character. Just gonna go here, click on it and change to my skeletal character, and the animation, oops, not this one. Yeah, this one. Right, so compile, save, and let's play. All right, so this is my character right now. And the character, we might face some issues that we have to fix. All right, the first issue is, as you can see, the character is floating a bit in the air. So there is like a 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter floating in the air. We have to fix that. That's the first issue. The second issue is the jumping animation. As you can see, after jumping, there's some weird animations happening. And for the third issue, going on a ramp or something, you can see your head goes inside your body. So let's fix all these three issues. All right, so if we come to the 3D blueprint character, we're just gonna drag this. Oh, that was too much. We drag this slightly bit down. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's play now. All right, you can see that my leg is now exactly on the ground. All right, so that goes for the problem number 1. So let's go and solve problem number 2. It's the jump. All right, so fixing the jump is, so the animations that we created, we click on our animation, and on the anim graph, if we click on it, we're gonna come to here, and you can see the land. So the landing animation. As you can see, the land animation here is in green, which means it's an additive. We add 2 animations to one to make the jump smooth. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back here, go to the animation, to jump animation, scroll a bit down. Yep. And here we can just change it to non-additive. Just save that and go back. Now we can see that the color is brown, it's not green anymore. So we can do that, play, and now if we jump, our jump animation is fixed. All right, going into the third issue that we had was the ramp issue. So whenever we go on the ramp, as you can see, our head is really, really weird. So this problem happens because the default mannequin has the I key on the leg. Whenever you go up the ramp, you can see one leg on the ramp and one leg on the ground. All right, let's go ahead and fix that as well. So for fixing that, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open the skeletal mesh of our character and right click on the bone that we created. All right, and we're gonna add virtual bone and click on the root. We're gonna add one virtual root bone, and now we're gonna click on the virtual root bone, add another bone called foot left. right? We're gonna choose the foot left, and we're gonna choose another one, foot right. And that's it, we're gonna save. And then going to the characters, we go to the and rig, yes, and we're gonna click this one, which says foot IK. All right. In here, this where it handles everything. So if you are on a different tab, you just click on this one and right click on the root, restart, and then you choose the mesh that you want. All right. As you can see, in some of the nodes, you can see there are some red words. That means the bone doesn't exist, so we have to replace them. So in here, where it says IK foot left, if you click on it, we're gonna add the bone that we added, the IK one, the one that we just added with the virtual bones. So the left one, we're gonna assign it with the left one, and the right one, we're just gonna assign it with the right one. We're gonna do this again. I have to click it a couple of times. And here, where it writes pelvis, we're just gonna change it with the hips. Not with the bone that we created in 3ds Max, but the bone that comes with the mixamo. Right, and let's change here as well. Change it with the bone that I created, and change it with the bone that I created. All right, and the pelvis, we're gonna change it with the hips. And here, where it doesn't say foot IK, it says only foot left, we change it with the foot left, the existing bone. And here, we just change it with the foot right. Yeah. All right, let's compile, save, and let's test it out. And when we play, we go to a ramp. As you can see, our leg is elevating as it should be, and our head is in position. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching my video, and don't forget, of course, to subscribe and like. And see you in the next videos. Bye bye. I mean, the video finished. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, I'm gonna kick you.